everything is the way I left it about 16 hours ago yesterday. Yeah, as far as I know, this is hard. But it's so shiny, it looks like it could still be wet. But I haven't touched it yet. I don't know for sure, but from experience, this should be hard. Now I imagine I'll be able to poke this little needle, part way into it, but it shouldn't be. Well, let's just try it and see what happens. You know what? Let's check the mixing container first. Okay. You can push it in a little bit if you wiggle it, but it's fairly hard. You know what I want to do? I want to put the macro lens on and get in nice and close and see if we can peel this acrylic or glue, however you want to look at it, away from the brass tube here. See how well it sticks to metal. It's possible that this acrylic for making pen blanks is not the same as the same formula as epoxy glue is. Now, an interesting thing happened last night. I all of a sudden remembered I do have epoxy glue. I have some that I bought some years ago from William Woodwright. It's called 15-minute epoxy. And I haven't used it. I don't think I've even tried it out. Anyway, let's get the macro lens on, see what we can do here. Now, I was just thinking, it might be a good idea if I was to clamp this down. Okay, reason being is that when I'm sticking a knife into it to try and peel the glue off of the brass tube, it's going to be moving around. Like right now, it's kind of stuck onto this waxed paper, but as you can see, it pulls off. Now this one here, I'm going to throw out. It's still liquidy. Okay, now how will be the best to fasten this in here? It shouldn't be sticky. My vice grip's in the way. Back it up just a little bit. There we go. Good thing you've got a pause button or a fast forward button on your computer, right? Now I'm thinking here, in order to be able to get it to fill the whole screen properly, maybe what I should do is just turn it a little bit here. Okay, now we can zoom in a lot better. Now I am very curious, what are these little bubbles that seem to have formed on there? Is it a case of I didn't mix very good? I'm going to move in just even closer yet. Now I realize it sounds like my mouth is right up against your ear, but that's because I'm right underneath the lens here, so I can see it myself. Now I'm wondering if I do plan to use this stuff as a glue. I don't know, it doesn't seem to be sticking very good. It seems to be peeling off. Oh my. You know what? I don't think this is going to work as a glue. It's just coming off just way too easy. You know, it's just kind of peeling off. It's sort of sticking. Well, it's sort of sticking. No, I don't think that's going to work as a glue. Well, that's too bad. Okay, let's dig out the 15-minute epoxy. Okay, I'm just measuring this now, and I know I said that it was exactly 2 inches, but it's actually about a hundredth of an inch over 2 inches. Now, I've already tried this, so this is not a first time type thing. But there's something interesting here. I know that this goes in here because this is the base. And then this would be the top. If I get it on right. This would be the top that the top screws onto. So if I push that down as far as it goes, I seem to have a tiny little bit of play there. Now I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but one thing is for sure, when I'm sanding the blank here flush with the brass tube, or in this case the silver tube, I want to make sure I don't take it any shorter, because if it's any shorter, then there's going to be even more play. Yeah, anyway, got to get the ends cut off here now, get this sanded out. Here's our 15-minute epoxy, and looks like it's brand new, never been used, so there's lots there. Yeah, well, I guess this is garbage. Well, there is one other thing I can do. When all else fails, read the instructions. Maybe it says something in here about the fact that it's supposed to be a little bit of slack there. Why do men not like to read instructions? Okay, now before we cut the ends off of these blanks here, I think I got it figured out. I just read the instructions again. When I went through them, I remembered actually having read them about a month ago when I first got the kit. There's nothing in there that explains why this is a little bit loose, but I think I've got it figured out. And what's supposed to happen is, when I press this together onto the tube, the idea is that it's supposed to make a very nice tight seal around the top here. The idea being is so that the salt or pepper will not leak around and get between the tube, the metal tube, and this little plastic tube. At least that's what I think it's all about. It's to ensure that there's a really nice tight fit there. Makes sense to me anyway. Okay, I think that's pretty close. I can always move it in a little bit more later if it's not enough. Okay, and that's got it, I don't know if you can see that, but just a little over 2 inches there. Now, I'm not really big on this thing. However, when I think there's a good chance that something small like this is going to catch and come flying back in pieces, well, then I do. One of the reasons I don't like wearing this is because it doesn't go well with these. Okay, just do that 3 more times now. Well, I've got the wrong jaws on here for this job. I'm going to want to be really careful here that I don't squeeze too hard and break these. All I want to do is just sand out the center right now. Very gently. Now I can't remember what project it was I was using this on before. But I think it's probably going to work really good if I wrap some sandpaper around there. Be a lot safer than sticking my finger in there. Yeah, I wouldn't want it all of a sudden to catch and, well, it'd break your finger. Okay, I'm hoping this is going to work now. Get all the dust off of it. No, it's not going straight. A little more this way. Okay, so to keep it from coming off, let's see, I'm going to want it to turn this way. Well, that's the way it's going to want to turn. Let's see here. Yeah, that should be alright. Okay, just go nice and slow here. You know, this may not work as well as planned here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought I might have to do it by hand, but maybe not. Yeah, that goes in pretty good. I've had brass tubes and pens go in a lot harder than that. Yeah, okay, 3 more to go. As of just a few minutes ago, I checked this private Facebook page and there's still only the original 22 names, the same ones we had a week ago. And just check the list here. It's possible that you had thought that you had asked for a number, but you didn't. And if you want a number, in the bottom of this post, in this Facebook page, let me know. Just let me just say you'd like a number, or you want to get in on it, or just anything. You know how it goes, just the same way as everybody else did. And you'll probably be number 23. Anyway, we'll see you on Monday with episode number 6, all being well.